Hey y'all, this is Don, aka the Interactive Nanny, coming to you guys once again live and in living color from Interactive Nanny's world where love and play are, you guessed it, interacting. Whew, I know it's been a couple of weeks, but we're back. We're here. Um, sort of had a lot going on, but we're gonna keep it moving, and we're just gonna try to get it in where we fit in. We're gonna try to, I'm making efforts to try to stay on my schedule, but sometimes stuff just get thrown in the mix. But it's okay. So today we're gonna do a little story time, little learning, sort of learning about new people type deal. We're gonna talk about two people from our past, the sort that is important that we may not necessarily know about right off the bat or whatnot, that a lot of us may not have heard about. So we're just gonna sort of bring them to the forefront and just get them out there, just help us to remember some of these people that we necessarily don't remember in our histories or whatever. So this week we're gonna be coming from our Little Legends, Exceptional Men in Black History, and our Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History books, both of which is by one of my favorite authors, Vashti Harrison. So our man for today is Marshall Major Taylor. He was born in 1878 and he died in 1932. He was a cyclist. Born in Indianapolis, Marshall received his first bicycle when he was 12 years old. He practiced his riding skills while delivering newspapers. By 1892, he was so good at doing tricks that he was hired by a local shop to perform stunts outside to draw in customers. He often wore a soldier's uniform as a costume and earned the nickname Major. The shop owner entered Major in a race when he was 14, and he won. While he was still an amateur, Major drew lots of attention, including from the former racer Louis Munger, who decided to train him because it was clear Major was fast. Cycling was the biggest sport in America, but like everything else during the Jim Crow era, the industry was incredibly racist. Major was regularly barred from competing. Many were entertained by his skills, others were not so thrilled. He was often harassed on and off the track just for being there and being black. In 1896, he participated in the 6-day race, a grueling event in which 28 competitors biked as many laps as they could in 6 days. It was a test of endurance, strength, and will. Major was the only African American. He finished in 8th place. No easy feat. He rode 1,732 miles in 142 hours, roughly the distance from New York to Texas. This launched Major into the cycling spotlight. In 1899, he competed in the World Championship in Montreal, where he won the 1-mile sprint. He was the first African American to win a world championship in cycling, and only the second black athlete after the Canadian boxer George Dixon to win a world championship in any sport. For a period, Major held 7 world records. His career was a difficult one, with speed bumps at every turn, but Major blazed a trail wherever he went, and today many cycling groups around the world celebrate his legacy. In 1989, he was posthumously inducted into the U.S. Bicycling Hall of Fame and remembered for the pioneer that he was, and that was Marshall Major Taylor, the cyclist. All right, that was him. Now in our Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History, we will be talking about Zora Neale Hurston. She was a writer, a folklorist, and an anthropologist. And her nickname, I guess, was the Queen of the Renaissance. She was born in 1891 and she died in 1960. 1960. Sorry about that, guys. Zora's unique upbringing led her down a path of storytelling and creativity. She was raised in Eatonville, a historic town in northern Florida. Eatonville was special because in 1886 it became the first self-governed all-black city in America. It was an idyllic, nurturing environment that fostered extreme sense of pride in its culture and traditions. As a young woman, Zora worked a number of jobs and saved up enough money to enroll at Howard University in 1918. There, she published her first story. By 1925, Zora had won awards for writing and had caught the attention of prominent black authors living in Harlem. That year, she moved to New York and continued her undergraduate degree as the first black student at the all-women's Barnard College. She worked alongside famous creatives including Langston Hughes, Countee Cullen, and Alan Locke, who were involved in the black artistic movement known as the Harlem Renaissance. They were called the New Negroes. Zora was celebrated as a writer who personified the movement and was given the nickname the Queen of the Renaissance. Zora recognized the need to record African American stories, and she celebrated them long before others realized how important they would be. Her famous works included her masterpiece, Their Eyes Were Watching God, a novel inspired by her Eatonville past. In Muse and Men, her published collection of stories from North Florida, she tracked and recorded the tales that built up the rich culture of the African American South. Tell My Horse was the result of years of research and study of folklore and religion in Jamaica and Haiti. Upon her passing, the famous writer Alice Walker called her a genius of the South. And that, you guys, was the Zora Neale Hurston. All right. So, those were the two important black Americans that we talked about and learned about today. Next week, I'm going to do my best to try to come with maybe either a topic or some fun new stories or finger plays or something. Sort of try to get myself back into the mix. But until then, this is Dawn, aka signing off from Interactive Nanny's World, where love and play are interactive. I hope you guys have enjoyed your weekend. I hope you guys, some of you are probably already into your first week or first to second week of summer break. So I hope you guys are enjoying your summer breaks. As you go on your vacations, be safe, have fun, make memories, love one another, and just come back home and do what you need to do for the summer. I know if y'all are on summer break, it's gonna go pretty fast, but try your best to enjoy every moment of your summer break and get ready for your next school year back, because most of y'all will be going back to school in August. Parents, y'all got the babies until August. Y'all got the littles until August. So until then, until next week, this is Sean, aka signing off from Interactive Nanny's World, where love and play are interacting. I'll talk to you guys next week. Until then, bye-bye.